Hi, this is Gary Kayye. We're here at day 3 of ISE 2016, and I'm joined by Colin Boyle. Colin Boyle is a product specialist in marketing for Canon projectors. Good morning, Colin.
Good morning to you, Gary. It's good to see you here.
Look, I want you to do me a favor here. I want you to take me through a quick tour of your booth, because most of the people watching this hadn't had a chance to come to the show, or maybe they came to the show and hadn't had a chance to come to the Canon booth. And you guys are becoming a force in projectors, and you've changed a lot over the last decade from where Canon was versus where Canon is now. First, talk a little bit about that.
Well, Canon's always had a history of being a lens specialist and being really quality, and that's the thing we've really focused on the whole time. Let's go for quality. We want to help people fulfill their vision. If they've got a vision, they want to show high quality imagery, they want to see it on a screen the way they designed it to be, we want to help them fulfill that vision. So we're going to produce products that help you realize your vision of what you wanted with your imagery.
Well, you've got some interesting setups here in the booth, so I want you to first tell me about, let's walk over here and kind of give them a perspective of what this is over here. So you've got a little, we can't go all the way inside, it'll be just too dark, right? But we can give them an idea of what's here. You've got two projectors blended here, right?
Yep, so here we're using our new, this is our first 4K projector, the ISE 4K 500 ST. And here we're demonstrating this. All this imagery was filmed by one of our Canon ambassadors. So it's all filmed in 4K on a 5DSR.
What kind of camera? A Canon camera?
The Canon, of course, Canon camera, 5DSR. And really, he wanted to see this all high definition. So what we're doing here is showing two projectors blended on a curved screen. And the projector has the facility also to sort of change the focus at the edges differently to the center. So when you're doing curved screen projection, you can be sure this is going to be pin sharp across the whole thing.
So this is your first 4K projector right here?
Our first 4K projector.
And what was the model number again?
4K 500 ST. And in fact, it's higher than native 4K, because 4K is normally
4096 by 2160.
Yeah, and ours is 4096 by 2400.
Okay, so it's really it's even. What would that aspect ratio be? That would be like a 16 by 10, right?
It's somewhere between 16 to 10, 17 to 10. It's not quite fit. Yeah. But the thing is, because we're going for simulation market, they often want the extra height in the pixels, so this will fit that market.
Excellent. So then let's head over here, because you've got another giant screen over here. What is that focusing on?
So this is just the same product. So rather than people seeing it there on a blended screen, this one here is really for people to have a closer look at the product, really get close up to the screen. This is again showing some of the same imagery from the blend, but it gives them the chance to get right up close, see the detail in that.
I need to get one of those cameras. So that's the new DLSR from Canon, the 5D Mark what?
5DSR.
Yeah. 5DSR, okay. Well, that is beautiful. And then you've got a digital signage set up here.
Yeah, so for the first time, digital signage has not been something we've been into really over the years, but we've noticed many people are still using screens on walls where, of course, you have multiple screens, you've got lots of bracketry, lots of lines between them, and we've got some great shore throw projectors. This one's got an angle of sort of 75 degrees shift. So if somebody stands behind the counter here, they're not in the way of the projection at all. We're saying this is a real alternative, really, to having screens for digital signage.
Well, I think what I was going to say is, I think a lot of people automatically assume digital signage has to be a flat screen, but I've seen a lot of the projection manufacturers around here show it this way. And if you look at it, the cost per square foot or square meter or whatever for projection versus flat panels, when you get to large sizes, it's significantly cheaper.
It is, yeah, and easy to install. Literally, you've got to your media server, your projector cables, and that's it. You're not having to do anything else. This is actually a case study of a shop called Way, who've done this installation in Innsbruck, and they're going to roll it out to all their stores. So we've tried to recreate that here with the shop, the clothes, and again, this counter. And you can see, again, the guy's not here. If he was stood behind there, there's no shadow on the screen because the lens shift on this brilliant product, short throw product.
Excellent. So where do we go next?
Let's walk around this way.
Besides we've got a coffee bar here, which I'm always impressed with.
Coffee bar's always important. If people don't like your products, they can always drink the coffee.
That's right.
But if they come on and like the coffee, they generally like the products. The small showcase here, there's less in the showcase this year because we tried to put more products actually on the booth. So that's just our ultra short throw interactive one, which has got a built-in camera. You can use a couple of interactive pens with that, so they run sort of you can use up to 4 pens. If you don't want to use the pens, then basically it's got an optional laser curtain, which means you can use up to 4 people just using your finger on there. And then we've got the LXMU 500 centrally mounted lens, fixed lens on these, 5,000 lumens. These are DLP products, but of course the other one's LCOS technology. And then, of course, our whole range of lenses that we have, which is part of Canon's heritage, really quality of glass lenses. And
I meant to ask you that. On your 4K projector, it's LCOS?
Yeah, the 4K projector is LCOS. The key thing about its size and weight, though, being so small, is because it uses the Canon ISE technology, which is the way we split the light inside the product, which allows us to have a smaller form factor. But also with the lenses, many people are still using the same lenses they've used for years on new products. So they've been using maybe 1024 by 768, now got a 4K product. What we've done is design a brand new 4K glass lens for the 4K projector. So as well as having all the processing power in the projector and sort of all that quality of LCOS panels, actually what you're getting out of it is through a new 4K glass lens, so you can be sure that you're getting the right stuff out.
And your 4K projector uses what kind of lamp technology?
So it's a lamp. It is a standard mercury lamp. Yeah,
mercury lamp.
Yeah.
Okay. And now, what are we showing here?
So this one is again DLP product, but this is our brightest, latest projector. This is actually 7,500 lumens, DLP, but dual lamp. So again, some people, they want the brightness, but they're in a position where they need to have something which is reliable. And so
2 lamps. This is the brightest, 7,000 lumens, right? Is that what you said?
So this is 7,500 lumens, dual lamp. So again, if one lamp fails, it continues to run. So again, if this is in a critical environment where people need the projector to run, this is a great product.
So is this new? Because I didn't realize you had a projector at 7,500 lumens.
It is. This is new. So this just come out now. So again, released first time seen here.
Okay. And the native resolution, is it WXGA?
So WXGA.
Okay. Excellent. Is there anything else you want to show me?
Again, just after ISE last year, we released the WUX 500, which is one of our compact installs. And what we're showing on here is actually, you can see on the screen, this is actually PC-less edge blending. So actually, there's a memory stick in the USB stick in the side of this projector, which has got your JPEG images on, and then you just connect the projectors with a LAN cable, and it allows you then to do PC-less edge blending. And it's got a function in here where actually on the overlap you can do corner adjustment just on the blend, on every corner just on the blended section, unique to Canon.
So that way that when you're doing multi-image projection, you can blend it together and not see the seam.
You can do, and if you look at this image, you won't be able to see where the join is on there. It fades the light out on the overlap. We're just showing it with 2 projectors here. You can do this with up to 9 projectors just by a LAN cable, as long as you produce your JPEGs in the right resolution and you can do 9 in a row, 3x3, 2x2, 2x3, 3x2.
And you're using a USB, but also can you send the content through the network?
No, so this is just purely designed for JPEGs on a USB. Okay. So we're thinking people like museums, or again maybe digital signage, they can do a simple setup with just your projectors, USB, and run it. And then, because the way the edge blending works, very simple to set up, because you can put markers on the screen and then adjust every single corner. Great product.
And this product is already shipping?
Yes, it is. So this was released just after ISE. Yes, it's been a great seller over the last year.
And it's the WUX?
It's the WUX 500.
500, okay.
5,000 lumens.
Okay, excellent. And then what do we have over here? Yeah, it looks like you got a camera demo here. We got to go check this out.
This is not my bag, but I'm projector specialist. But of course, one of the great things about Canon is we want to supply whole solutions. So again, as well as having the ability to film, like we said with the 5DSR, you can film the stuff in 4K on 5DSR. You've now got the projector that you can display it on. We've also got a 4K monitor here. We've got some other 4K cameras, amazing selection of lenses, again, quality Canon lenses. And this is a brilliant draw to the stand. People see this stuff and come on the stand. You know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, hey, I want one of these cameras. I doubt there's anyone that came to this booth that doesn't want one of these cameras. A 4K. I mean, we have the Mark is a D5 Mark III or something like that. I forget the model number exactly, but it's a 1080. We've been using it for a lot of our specialty videos, and to see it 4K resolution version of that, this is going to be a big seller. So, well, look, thank you very much for the tour of the booth. What we're going to do now is we're going to go around and shoot individual product videos on all the products that we just talked about, all the products launched here at the show. And all you have to do is go in the upper left-hand corner of our website and type in the word Canon, the name Canon, and you'll see all those product videos. Colin, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Gary, appreciate it.
Thank you, and keep watching. We got a lot more to cover.